Get back what I lost and punish you for what you've done. Don't you know even your beloved student Tony will also die? And today will be the final end to your empire.
I've got it, I'm all right.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I am an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They help thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. Get long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Man, am I excited to play Indica. I was given a code, so thank you for the code. My opinions will be thusly influenced, so you are on notice. Cannon go boom. Thanks for the sub. I agree, gaming. Sort of. This is one of those half games, I guess. The sort that some people take performative umbrage at. So, if that's you, start firing up your this isn't a game or walking sim bullshits right now. But I have no room for that. I just want to see cool shit. I want to experience cool shit, and I want to get some thoughts. Isn't this like 30 games? Maybe they're all a different game. We'll see. I am big into a surrealist film phase right now. I watched Night of the Hunter again. Fucking awesome movie. Holy shit. The more I see it, the more I'm impressed. It nails a lot of things. A lot of even horror movie things before a lot of other horror movies did. So good. And here we are. I assumed this was a controller-friendly game, but maybe not. Let's find out. I like this this cover screen already. It's already misdirecting me. You've seen Jodorowsky, maybe? Hold on. I don't think I have. Although that director was specifically named as an artistic reference for this game. That's a lot of stuff. No, I haven't seen any of this. I've heard people reference Jodorowsky's Dune. I didn't know that was like the name of it. Why is it 2013? Ambitious but ultimately doomed film adaptation. Oh, because it's a documentary. Well, anyway. He was meant to do Dune. That would be really interesting. I mean, David Lynch's Dune was was likewise interesting. Yeah, that's a fun, that'll be a fun thing to explore. I will look into it. Maybe that's the problem. Uh-oh. No? Oh, we're showing up. I'm worried that it says press start to go back, and that's not going back. So I don't know what that's all about. Finish animal well. No. Actually done very little. I've been doing other stuff. Ah! Wait, why didn't... Hold on, I think fucking... Sorry, Strum, your alert didn't go off. And I think that means StreamerBot has fucked up. Clicked the auto connect button, but it decided to not do that. Decided to ignore it. The algorithm suggested I watch your playthrough Star Wars Racer Revenge. Named one of your characters Savolva. Made me giggle. Have some cash. Ooh, a tip from the past. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, why doesn't... I feel like the controller ought to work on the menu. I don't know why. Maybe my controller wasn't on when the game launched, and it's one of them old-fashioned games that doesn't poll. Let's see. This is a weird problem to have. Whatever, I'll just play mouse keyboard. Fuck me. How is like, things shouldn't get shittier. The legacy of PC has pretty much just been problems getting solved for good. And I thought controller connectivity was one of those things. You guys can't hear anything! One. No levels coming through. That's cool. Wait, were you hearing stuff? You're lying. You're lying to me. Well, at least is, oh. It worked fine for you. Always great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Useful. Valuable input. Hold on. That's okay. I have a mouse keyboard. That always works. Dude, what? Did the power cycle again? Man. Quirky. There we go. Ugh. I love gaming. Gotta get me some tokens.
Forgive me. I forgot myself for a moment. Sorry.
I haven't seen a lot of games use this, like, perspective locked camera. Remember it being a very fashionable shot to have in, like, the late 90s? Guy Ritchie did a couple of really, really good ones.
Go. There's a basket for Smaragda in the warehouse. She's waiting.
All right. Take a basket with vegetables from the warehouse. Bring it to Sister Smaragda in the refectory. Yeah, no controller. But I still have my score overlay. Yeah. That Nade, thanks for the sub.
What does it mean to be truly righteous? To never succumb to temptation, or to take a vow of chastity despite constant temptation? Our heroine did not know the answer to this question and preferred never to dwell on it. If it were up to her, she would have chosen the quiet life of a nun. However, destiny had something different in store for her.
Ah, great. Odd perm controller worked for you. Fantastic. Hey, if the controller worked for you, could you let me know? Because I think if it worked for enough people, it might fix it for me. So if we just like get a running tally or something, maybe we get like 20, 30. That'll probably get it rolling. Gotta get to a nunnery. Yeah, there was I had another instance where bizarrely it was different. The controller would connect, but it wouldn't register as a device in Windows. Here it's like you can see it, and it even registers all the buttons getting hit. The game is just not having it. Yeah, DirectX kind of made that not a thing decades ago. Now all of a sudden it's a thing again. I'm sure rebooting would fix it, but oh, I thought she was fist pumping for a second. Dingle! I got me a Jesus coin. Hey, god damn it, man. All my tech is going fucked. I feel like that's happening more often lately. Let's see if it downgraded me to 100. Oh, okay. All of the gigabit chips are still working. Sorry, folks. Just been a series of lumbering tech problems. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think the power's been cutting out at night lately, which has really resulted in a bunch of strange behavior. White Buffalo, thank you for the sub. I'm proud to present the finest nun gaming. Ooh. Yeah, it's fucked. And my network adapter keeps rebooting. I wonder if it's a bad cable. Maybe just swap out the network cable. Buy a new network cable, and then, because I feel like I've heard so many anecdotes, the IT elders that describe like the weirdest and most erratic hardware problems, like being something in the physical world. It's not a it's not always a checkbox that isn't checked. Not always drivers that need updating. Leave. I only need like 13 more Jesus coins. Also, I'm kind of all about like human stories in an environment where the environment is a character or the environment shapes that reality specifically. And I'm always into Tacticaliber. Thanks for the sub. I'm always into people living in harsh environments and then naturally understanding that their gods are mean as hell. What loving God would force people to live here, you know? And I don't think it's I don't think it's literal, but I think, I don't know. I think your the environment you live in shapes your understanding of the divine.
I need right now. Get lost.
Sorry.
Here. Your manual for a steam hydraulic machine. Open shutter 4 and purge the steam. Operating pressure should be maintained at the following. Cool. I'll have to figure out what day it is then, so I can operate the boiler. Ain't Swithin's day again, is it?
Look, it works. You're not stupid at all.
Look out, it's Major Llewellyn! General
Did you
Grievous!
bring up the evening service again?
Took me a minute to understand that wasn't in the game. Oh, we got a random trading card redemption. But also we had a cheer. Nimble Walrus, thanks for the cheer. 1 second. Got trading card. We got trading card. We got to give out free stuff. Kablamo. What is this? A fallen card. Yeah, she does look like she's tripped. Luckily, a very small woman is there to give her a hand. Pick fallen. A power surge card. Cool. Pick a card from any ready area and remove it permanently from play. It will tumble out of the game, just like this poor lady has apparently slipped on a banana peel or something. So anyway, congrats very much. Part of the Hyborian Gates card game. Very valuable, very rare card. Records to take down here. Music kind of sounds like Super Mario RPG. Which reminds me, through a series of ping pong balls, I finally found the magic combination of settings to make Paper Mario look really good. So I'm excited to start that. I could use a little Paper Mario in my life right now. That game is I remember just being like, even though it had moments of sincerity, it was still just like a really lighthearted, fun adventure the whole way through. All right. Not sure if the mods helped or not, to be honest. But there's some combo of mods plus rendering options. It's like that game just looks way better docked. I think it has a specific shader. Shader might not be the right word. I think it does some really specific interpolation or some really specific anti-aliasing in handheld mode that just makes it look garbage when you try to scale it. So I think there's some other kind of rendering tech that it switches onto. Because when it's in docked mode, it actually looks pretty clean and like directly rendered, as opposed to having a weird like filter around everything. Anyway, congrats on the card.
Flawless victory.
Ooh, mac and cheese 117. John Cheese, thanks for the sub. Appreciate your Prime renewal. Okay. I've started the grindy machine. It does look cold as hell. It's hazy and shitty. I feel like that is not enough clothing. First of all, she looks like a harlot. Second of all, I would be so cold. Living in Southern California has most likely completely depleted my resistance to any kind of extreme weather. I managed Finland okay, but that was for like 5 days. I feel like I would lose tolerance quickly. I just stop going outside. Ooh. Got some. Oh. Man. Nothing beats a good dynamic snow print. Remember in PS2 era games when like leaving depressed feet prints in sand and snow and stuff was the coolest shit? I think it was like Tekken Tag Tournament. It was the first game I remember that leaned heavy on that. Is it happening again? Ah, what the heck? See? That's like super fast now. Mm-hmm. Luckily, it shouldn't actually affect anything because it's all going out of my stream PC. Just disrupts chat for me. Gotta admit, folks, usually technology is a lot more compliant than this.
For the sake of the prayers of all the... Stesha, do you have something prepared for Smaragda? It's cold today, isn't it? Oh, potatoes. Thank you.
Ray of sunshine, that one.
The sisters loved Indica. Christian love is known to be patient, merciful, and faithful. However, in a lowly human sense, they didn't love her that much. To be completely honest, they didn't love her at all. Many of them felt nothing but disgust for her. Indica, however, was not to blame. Were it not for the voice that was inculcating ideas in her, unforgivable for a Christian, she would have been a virtuous and rather mediocre nun. Indica's biggest dream was for that voice to leave her alone once and for all. Her entire life became a struggle, a painful resistance. No matter how hard she tried, no matter how much she tortured herself, the voice grew louder and more convincing every day.
Oh, probably shouldn't be standing on that. Yeah. Large rump. Guess that's what laid the eggs? Do you like the sparkles in the snow? There's been a refreshing amount of sparkle and splash tech lately. Uh-oh. Man. There's a lot of potato walking. These are cool environments, though. I want you to get used to solitude. Reliquary. There's a fragment of the remains of Saint Barlaam of Egypt. Famous for the hollow's exquisite fragrance. Helps with indigestion, gastrointestinal upset, and pelvic organ disorders. So it smells, and it helps you digest things. Is it what's in it? There's like a little cubby. Or is it just possession of this item? Helps your gut biomes. I see. Well, one way or the other, I'm level 8. I can buy a stat? Okay. Ooh. Every time you get points, you can get a multiple. I can't. Oops! Oh, I didn't mean that. Well, maybe I got 12 points. Yeah, actually, we'll go with humility 4. Did it work? It did. Did it not? I think so. I guess I got 10 god points for picking up the reliquary, and I leveled up with the potential to get more points, but I'm not sure if I did. Well, you know what? We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll be able to respec my nunnery skills later. Bet it's gonna be DLC. I'll have to pay a damn dollar, respec my nun. Fucking devs, man. I did get this. Yeah, Captain, I guess 2 fingers really do give you all the tools you need. Hell yeah. Ezo coin obtained.
Bring some water.
I'm gonna level up for this. I don't think leveling up even matters. Why would you say a thing like that? That's just a reflection on your lack of character. That's all. Saying something like that. Why would you go ahead and broadcast that to the chat and everybody? That's what I want to know. Sheesh. Leveling up doesn't matter. You're just trying to upset my stomach, that's all. Which is to say, you're trying to kill me. Trying to kill me with your bad opinions. Help! Help! They've made a threat on my life. Oh man, this is the easiest 100 Jesus coins anyone's ever gotten. Right here. I should make a YouTube guide for this quest. Hey, I figured a lot of people might be having trouble with the water fetch quest in the first 5 minutes of Indica, so I put together a little walkthrough. But before I get into that, I need to shout out today's sponsor. Hey, thanks BetterHelp for the sponsorship. Thanks for the support. Oh, okay. All right. Shit. All right. Delay the YouTube video. We gotta take it back to script, folks. We gotta take it back. Oh man, people on the internet are gonna have my ass for this. I did see Furiosa. Permit me to humble brag. I got to see Furiosa, and then I got to delight in watching, or hanging out with my close personal friends, Edgar Wright and George Miller, after the movie. As we all laughed, high-fived each other, laughed some more. Basically, so since Steph works for the Directors Guild, I get to go to screenings there. And since it's the Directors Guild, a lot of the times they'll have the director come out and do a brief Q&A with another director. So yeah, fucking goddamn Edgar Wright asked George Miller some questions about the movie.
Obedience is above fasting or...
So that was really cool.
Indica didn't understand why she needed to retrieve the water from the well if there was a pump next door that took it from a sacred spring. She didn't understand why drinking from the spring was allowed, but cooking soup was a sin. The well was only about 15 meters away from the spring. It was not possible to have any other water there. Even a tenth of it is the same. They say on Epiphany, even a drop of holy water blesses an entire canister. If that were true, a couple of evaporated drops from the spring would bless the puddles beneath her feet.
Cool. Yeah, interesting tidbit that I thought was super fascinating. Apparently the original Mad Max... Ooh! Thanks for the raid, Red Nolas. Do a little shout out. Oh, I guess we're in an ad right now too, so I'll have to save my tasteful anecdote until afterwards. Yes, Sleebos, Greebos, welcome. Fleebos, get out. Sorry, that's just how it is. But Sleebos and Bleebos, welcome here. Find plenty of seating for everybody. I think somebody brought those little shortbread cookies, you know, that are really good, that have all the frosting on them. But there was only one container, and it might be out, but go ahead and feel free to check that out. There might be some coffee left over. 15 seconds left. Yeah, Mr. Aron. I mean, I would even say Furiosa. I guess it is. Yeah, it is a direct prequel. There's no getting away from that. But you know what? Tonally and structure-wise, it's not like Fury Road at all. Like, it's weird because it doesn't feel like it's connected just because they're such different movies. And I wasn't really prepared for that. Partially in tone, but like definitely in terms of structure. Ooh, gamer stretch time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tasteful anecdote. I'll tell this and then we'll get a gamer stretch in. And it links to Kojima like all good stories do. So, Miller was talking about the original Mad Max. Apparently it was supposed to be a contemporary crime movie. It was supposed to be about a modern day cop in Australia. But they could not afford to shoot any of the scenes like that. They couldn't afford to shoot in downtown, so they had to shoot in the outskirts of town where all the streets were empty. So to make it make sense, they just add a little preamble that says like a few years from now. And then it takes place in this post-apocalyptic environment, so they can shoot in rundown buildings where they don't need permits, and they can shoot on empty roads where no one's around. So I thought that was cool specifically because it's an example where like limitations drive the artistic vision of something. Like so that decision was incidental in the original Mad Max. When it started, like when Mad Max did pretty well internationally, and specifically Miller talked about how like in Japan they thought he was a samurai, and somewhere else like in Europe they thought he was a knight errant or whatever. Like everyone sort of related to the character of Mad Max in ways he wasn't expecting, and then the way he talked about it is like that's when he's like, okay, I think we hit on like a story here. We hit on like a storytelling fundamental. So that's when he went back and started looking at those stories, and then went into the Road Warrior with a lot more intentionality about the kind of story it was and the way he wanted to tell it, which makes a lot of sense when you see the Road Warrior. So it's like the restrictions of the reality of production, the logistics, drove artistic decisions that accidentally parlayed into strengths. In the same way that Kojima, for the original Metal Gear, I remember this from a GDC talk he gave. He gave a keynote that I was lucky enough to attend, actually. And he talked about how when he was designing the original Metal Gear, he decided to make it a stealth game because the MSX couldn't handle that many moving sprite layers at once. So he had to make an action game on a system where you couldn't really draw that much action. So his like natural solution was make it so you're not supposed to get in combat. Make it so that the goal is to not have a lot of enemies or bullets flying around. And have that be the alert state. So that was another situation in which he made a decision because the logistics drove it, but it ended up giving the thing such uniqueness and became its reason for being. It became a strength, which is super cool. So anyway, yes, I have. Oh, how tough am I? I've been in the same room with Kojima a couple times. He was at an RTX for some reason. I think it was some like tit for tat. He showed up to do something, and then he was in the break room where we were. He walked through the room and then went into a curtained off section, but the curtains didn't go all the way to the roof, so we breathed the same air. Yeah, Mad Max and Metal Gear, pretty peak. Well, it comes full circle because there's a character in Furiosa that Kojima like was like, oh, that's Snake. And yeah, when you watch the movie, you're like, yeah, that's Snake. He's got the mullet. He's got the like, I mean, he has the Furiosa paint, but it kind of looks like Snake's big ass headband. He's got the look. Yeah, that's fucking Snake. Which, I mean, again, comes full circle because Snake was Mel Gibson. He sort of reminded me of OG Max. Yeah. Yep. Solid Max. Solid Jack. Yeah. Jack is also in Metal Gear. But I think in Furiosa it's a reference to Violence Jack, right? Probably. That's what I took it as. Jack is also a cool name. Hey, what's up, Recovertron? We're scooping the water. We're scooping the water, we're stacking the points. Stacking the Jizo coins. I had to do this water quest like 4 times because the game crashed when I completed it. What if that's part of the game, though? See, we as game players trust in the divine intention of game developers when they tell us to do meaningless shit, in the same way that a devout Christian would trust the orders of the clergy because they are surely informed by the divine, right? You don't need to question it when everything in the world is designed around you doing this task. I thought Snake was Kurt Russell from Escape from New York. He was more of that too. But I'm talking specifically about the like pixel art from the original Metal Gear. This is actually secondhand. Chat told me about it, that like they had to change it because it was Mel Gibson was the pixel art. Yeah, Michael Bain knockoff is on the cover for the NES Metal Gear. A lot of borrowing of likenesses.
We haven't eaten even 10 of them. With God's help, we'll make it to spring. No way. Sisters won't eat after her.
Mother, the sign of the cross saves from the plague. But this, God forgive me.
Glory to Smaragda, don't tempt me.
You fucking with me?
I'm sending Evdokia to you.
You fucking with me?
Don't let this one into the refectory.
Kind of ice up the ground? What the fuck, man? I know it's like blessed water or whatever. Christ.
For I shall not divulge thy mysteries to thy foes. I shall give thee no kiss akin to Judas, but as an outlaw shall I confess thee. Remember me, O Lord, in thy kingdom. May my communion of thy immaculate mysteries, O Lord, not be judged or condemned, but heal the body and soul.
Thinking glances at Jesus.
Of God's seraphim I shall know. God and Savior Jesus Christ, for absolution and life eternal. Servant of God, Indica, shall now take communion with the body and blood of our Lord and God.
Hear it simmering in there. Now an anonymous video. Source filmmaker ass shit. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. Thought she was gonna have to slurp up some wine off the floor. Many years you bore with them and warned them by your spirit, yet they would not give ear. Therefore you gave them into the hand of the peoples of the land. Nehemiah? Is that one of the Snyder Cut chapters of the Bible? Not familiar with Nehemiah 9:30.
What's in it?
The Mormon prophet? Yeah, Doug. Brother Doug. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got a classy ass credit sequence.
It is forbidden to leave the convent without a blessing. Despite her requests, Indica had not been blessed to leave for a full year. When she was tasked with delivering the letter, it took her completely by surprise. Even though she did not know the contents of that letter, she could not shake the feeling that it would play an extremely important, perhaps critical, role in her life.
Junior Mint, thank you for the sub.
What's in it? What is in it? What's in it?
What's in it? What's in it? What's in it?
Huh.
What's in it?
I didn't get my Jesus coins for getting the water though, so that's fucked. Deliver a letter to Father Herman to Denislav Monastery. From Father Herman, Denislav Monastery. Gotta go to the other monastery. Huh? On my own feet, huh? That's it? Mm-hmm. No gloves. No. They're trying to kill me. Trying to kill my ass. What would you do if you were just fucking alone in the middle of nowhere and people just fucking hated you? What can you do? When people just decide to hate your ass, that's kind of it. I guess if you, power lines? Those should be around. I guess, like, you'd have to find someone else to like, put in your place. Sacrificial dweeb that you sort of like gang up on and try to get yourself on the side of the herd. Can you walk off the side? I'm gonna guess not. I'm like that kind of game. I'll try to fall off something the next opportunity I get, though. What the fuck, man?
For the sake of the prayers of all the saints, Lord Jesus Christ, our God, have mercy on us. Tisha, I need to go to the other side. Georgie, pirate, be quiet.
The animals feel the unholiness.
They're just happy to see me. Tisha, I'm sorry.
The animals feel the unholiness.
I brought you some apples. Orlovka, your favorite. Tisha, I must hurry to the train. lips are all wet. He'll slip and fall again. Don't worry, Tikhon. I understand. Forgive me, for Christ's sake.
Do I understand? I don't feel like I do, though. Alright. People just like everything to be all frozen up. On a good sheet of ice over everything. Because it's not dreary and depressing enough. And I can't fall into the water. Whoa. Slippery. I'm going back, I guess. Let me knock on the door again. There we go.
A logical end.
We did it. Really got to run for it? I was gonna say actually that works, but hopefully it does it again. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna bonk. Yes! What a devious puzzle. If you sat down for more than like 30 seconds, your heart rate would drop and you would die. Our eyes just droop a little bit. They don't even close fully. That's just it. You're out like a light. It's painless, at least. Aeronautical, thanks for the sub. Right? I was about to say. Got a lamp. F for flamp. Okay. I'll need this.
Tikhon has the key. Oh, what an imbecile.
Indica loved Tikhon.
Just through his piss?
Was a medical diagnosis.
On
so
you?
she was just using the word literally.
Oh, okay.
In any case, Tikhon couldn't hear her. Hypocrisy isn't really a virtue, is it?
I mean, not really? Not hypocrisy until you're caught, though. Wonder if there's like bonus nun coins I can find for maximum leveling. I have to nun max my stats.
It was as if the convent didn't want to let her go. Even though she knew there was no place closer to God, she yearned to leave it, at least for a short time.
Not true.
I think deep inside she hated.
As of old thou dost raise up the paralytic, O Lord God, by thy godlike care and might, raise up my soul, which is palsied by diverse sins and transgressions, and by unseemly deeds and acts, that saved I may cry out, glory to thy power, O compassionate Christ. Now,
Her personal hygiene. Always at lunch, she would carefully clean the devil's work from her dentures with her finger. Indica hated endless prayers that were repeated so much they lost their original meaning.
in this mercy and compassion I dare to approach.
Cool.
Hated the fuming candles.
There was that game, The Medium, that was, I guess,
The never-ending advice.
had this gimmick as well.
The
Wisdom,
Oh.
compassion on us souls, O
every yawn before entering the temple, after crying, after leaving the temple, after entering the refectory, praying before entering her cell, before going to sleep, before having a meal, repenting what she had thought.
Yeah, I need to get. I actually didn't get super far in The Medium. I want to play it more.
Change ringing, signing the cross, fasting, apologizing, pretending to be interested in the lives of the saints, apologizing, repenting, praying, apologizing,
mercy and grace, for who can tell of thy mighty works.
crying, apologizing. Indica hated.
Evil is barren of good deeds, but I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me a drop of thy mercy.
Half of the sisters couldn't even read. Even if the abbess was literate, she surely didn't go out of her way to use that.
As I said, the Lord, O just one, thou hast received the gospel.
At lunch, she would carefully clean the devil's work from her dentures with her finger. Indica.
And fell among thieves and was wounded, so have I also fallen through my sins, and my soul is wounded. To whom shall I flee for healing, if not to thee, the compassionate Samaritan? Pour on me, O Christ, thy great mercy. And now I cry to thee as the prodigal, I have sinned before thee, O merciful
Ooh. Holding icon, bestow thy bounties upon thy people, grant peace thy habitation.
Father.
Right? Level increased. Oh, I'm good. I don't have to pray anymore. The trinket drove Satan away. Praying in midair doesn't come easy. That's an advanced technique. I imagine if it just takes like lapses in concentration for Satan to get you, then yeah, if I had to like platform but also pray, Satan would get me. Get me. Who's to say he hasn't already? That's the trick, right? Don't waste time collecting points. They are pointless. I'm annoyed. I'm frustrated. I'm insulted, and I'm going to ignore that. It's not a waste of time when you pick up something and there's a little 3D model there that you can twirl around. Consuming content is the reason everyone plays video games. We all know this. What finer delight than to consume content? To behold and intellectually download the creative work of others. Just brain ever swelling. Social media hot takes doling left and right. The correctness of opinion rising and rising. I have so many movies I haven't put in a letterbox. That was cool.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing here? You. The cloistress is here!
And shot at her?
Nun is fine.
The conventual is here!
The nun.
But listen, you're lucky to bump into me. I keep missing and I'm no good at this. Just
What?
Go. Get out of here. What? Who's there?
lucky to bump into him. He's...
Not a great shot.
Yes!
Sorry, I can help if you let me.
I don't think it can be helped. His nobleness has decided to listen to the visitation one last time. So let him listen. Don't interrupt.
Excuse me, what happened here?
Have you heard the joke about a crowbar in a train toilet? So, there was this train with a bunch of convicts. They put a spring between two carriages while the train was moving. Tried to plan an escape, I guess.
How many died?
Mostly fugitives. Many of them were shot. Ever had to care for the sick?
Me? Of course. We often have to.
Then come with us to the station. All the wounded are there. Go! Ah!
Jesus. Do I pray? Pray a little bit. Hey! So if you do godly acts at the right time, you get sweet coins and Steam Chivos. That is gaming. He's taking a minute to go under, huh? Oh man. Not the most dignified. Shine a light for him. Alright, there we go. F. To go to the station. I still have to deliver this letter though. I thought most of the game was going to take place at the convent. I thought it was just going to be like a lot of the same environments. I'm kind of surprised that you're traveling over whole spaces. Sending Sim, aka my Sims playthroughs. IOP, do you have some pretty tawdry Sims playthroughs? Where it came from, pretty sure. Oh, shit, yeah, I guess that's the bridge. All fucked up. Hammy Dan, hello, hello.
Done, Doctor. He says the wounded are waiting at the station and then injects a corpse with morphine. Maybe out of respect for his dying wish, or for the size of his epaulets. What do you think?
Not today, Satan. Also, we might need to lead on that morphine someday. I didn't know that this whole game would have like crunchy footsteps, but I'm okay with that. I'm very okay. The footstep noises have actually been really good so far. Judgment Day. Dun 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 dun. Indica has seen many images of what awaits a sinner in hell, but she could not remember seeing anything about what the righteous are supposed to do in heaven. They just get eaten out non-stop, Indica. You're gonna lose your mind. You don't know what a vibrator is, but they got him. Handles! Thanks for the raid. Another wonderful raid. How's it going? If, I mean, I know that angels are maybe not necessarily humanoid in form, but a divine rim job would be a pretty exquisite experience, yeah? Thing's got like 248 tongues. What do you... This isn't a go back situation. Yeah, 248 somethings. They vibrate and oscillate. I don't know, they're phenomenal. Okay. Man, push a thing? Oh, am I gonna get the bad thoughts now? Hold on. Pray. Made it through that one. Teton, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, that is the 2 anniversary. The anniversary. Thank you. How settling? Did it like chunk down somewhere? No, we still don't leave. Okay. Huh. That's cool. Climb on things that aren't explicitly for, well, maybe it is. Oh. What we call an aha moment. It's actually a really good misdirection. I like that. Ugh. Is heaven just one endless goon session? It'd be a non-stop spray if that's what you want. You could like engage or disengage at will, I think. I mean, isn't that supposed to be the idea that merely being in God's presence brings you a euphoria that no human sensation can compare to? The complete and perfect love of your creator? Sounds like a bunch of bullshit if you ask me. That don't compare to shoving baked beans in your ass. I was just thinking about that because I saw Tommy again the other day. Steph had never seen Tommy. And now I've realized that the only time in my life I want to watch Tommy ever again is with somebody who's never seen it. But I don't need to go back there myself. Water. Wait, no, I got like another gulp in here. What is Tommy? Tommy is the rock opera from The Who, but also features luminous talents like Eric Clapton, Elton John, Tina Turner, Jack Nicholson. Then I like had to write him in, I guess. Yeah, it's strange. It sure is a movie. It's not very good. It tries really hard. It's not shot very well, nor is it lit very well. Makeup's not super good. It's very self-indulgent though. It's so boomer, which is like, it makes sense now that I'm seeing it. I always thought it was like really self-indulgent and kind of masturbatory. Kind kind of like celebrating, like it's a big celebration of a particular generational identity, but the thing itself wasn't really saying anything. I did tech theater for Tommy back in the day. Nice. Yeah, I've seen Tommy live. Yes, the pinball wizard himself. Tommy's the truest gamer.
Husband.
I guess he was loved.
No.
Yeah, I didn't connect that was Anne Margaret. The first time I saw Tommy, I didn't really know who Anne Margaret was. But now I've seen, you know, Bye Bye Birdie and a bunch of other Anne Margaret movies, so. Yeah, she was out there doing things. She sure did do some things in that movie. A lot of mom issues in Tommy. A lot of dad issues too, but those are much more on the surface. Ooh, I like the flickering can. And a sputtering sound. Anyway, Tina Turner rules. So does Elton John. Worth watching just for them. The game about the hot nun. Pretty hot, I guess. Yeah! Level 9. Let's do it. Boom. Now that is divinity. I get over there and I'm saved for sure. You better believe that's going to be a fat Steam achievement. Paraskeva Friday. Pavel Sergeyevich, Indica's father, called Paraskeva a saint for girls. Perhaps because girls use the icon for fortune-telling, chanting Paraskeva, Paraskeva, show the man I'll love forever. May the Lord have mercy. Women be gossiping.
Wow.
Oh, puppet show. Oh, speaking of puppet shows, hold on, this is important. Tommy was a musical by Tommy Wiseau about himself. You could approach it and think that. It's very self-pitying, which kind of fits Tommy Wiseau. Oh, I have a top secret thing to show you guys. Okay, Bruce and I are kind of gearing up for Drunk Summer Game Fest. Not that it's going to be anything, you know, more ornate than just Bruce and I getting vodka and beer drunk while watching trailers, but check this out. This is the vibe I'm going for. Boom. Isn't that amazing? That's so good. I'm having our meme laureate, Kino Fabino, whip us up a little event flyer. Not the best? It's so cute. I love it. And that's the energy I'm going for. Also, this is the future I always wanted. Which was to be Statler and Waldorf. Or rather, to be Statler or Waldorf. Just have my box seats at the theater and just talk mad shit and laugh. So yeah, we're gonna go for. What we're going for. Gunfire, man. I'm so excited. It's genuinely one of my favorite times of the year. When we just get a glut of like video game marketers doing their best song and dance. But the game of it is so fascinating too, because you have to market something that's you can't really show. Games look like shit, pretty much until they're ready to ship. So you either you do a huge smoke and mirror show, because that's what it always is. And it's just like people kind of shooting in the dark for what they hope it's gonna look like. So it's fun to try to suss the genuine appeals, the more overblown and overpromised stuff, the really indie stuff that's trying its hardest. When is Summer Game Fest? Something. I should know. 2 weeks away. Yeah, 2 weeks away, basically. June 7th through 10th. Our little drinky streams are going to be on, let's see here, Friday the 7th, Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest showcase. On the 8th, on Saturday, there's Future Games Show. And then on the 9th, there's the Xbox Games Showcase, Call of Duty Showcase, and then PC Gaming Showcase. So yeah, there might. I think there's a couple of other things that have been announced. There's like Day of the Devs, which I think happens after Summer Game Fest showcase. What channel will that be on? Yours or Bruce's? Both.
Lost your nerve, huh?
And also the Inside Games YouTube
When
channel.
You obey me. Don't worry. Fear is a natural reaction, life-saving in most cases. What is your goal? To help the girl or show what a hero you are? Exactly. If you're trying to help, there's no chance.
Calculating chances in a time like this. How low?
Listen to her. Doesn't like getting abandoned in the middle of an act.
What?
What? Did you see the size of that thing? Maybe you wanted to join them.
Oh no, my points!
Not bad either.
Jesus.
Didn't have enough, you motherfucker. Back at it again. Piece of shit. Fuck you. On my way.
Hold on. Wait!
Quiet. Stop yelling.
You've saved me, and I've saved someone too. Poor girl, a little more, and she could have. Lord have mercy for us. And you didn't see. She got away. Well, I didn't. I don't know how much, but if it weren't for me, God deliver us sinners from. Sorry. What is your name?
Ilya.
Indica. You know, they say that every hour that a patient doesn't get medical attention, their chance of survival is halved. Crazy thing to say, to be honest. It makes no sense to generalize like that. Do we include every case, even a pricked finger?
No idea where to...
Real master of small talk, Indica.
Sister! Did you arrive safely? No incidents? Kasyuk, is that you? Wait a second! Oh.
Don't you there, alright? Hey, you! Drop your weapon! Drop it!
You drop your weapon!
No.
He's using her as a shield?
Throw your rifle here! Don't taint your conscience with sin!
You're going nowhere, mate! Alright? You won't...
Manage.
Won't manage.
I've got nothing to lose!
Fine, just But don't shoot, all right?
To do it like this.
Get on. Get on him. I'm telling you, go. Go. Get on.
What's going on here? It looks like a rebel / insurgent is taking Indica hostage.
Go, I'm telling you.
You think I won't find you, huh? Yeah. Come on in! Hooligan!
Oh yeah. Prisoners from the train. Couldn't remember if they said they were refugees or...
I'll kill you right here!
Oh no. I feel like how they established that he's really not good at shooting. Oh no!
We'll shoot! You bitch! You fucking bitch! Stop it!
The music. Oh man.
Or I'll kill you!
That's not the kind of music you want to hear while you're trying to murderously charge somebody. Just looking at the gun.
Stop!
I think he's... Is he trying to load it?
Eyes on the road.
Why are you aiming your revolver at me? You won't shoot me.
Why is that? If you don't go faster, I will. Wait.
Fucking kill you!
So fast.
I'll shoot you!
Still just go... Oh no! Oh!
Back! You
Uh-oh.
just come back! Just wait! Just wait! Stand! Just wait!
Oh!
I don't enough to stop! Just wait! Please!
Oh, uh-oh.
Stop where you are! Right now! I don't enough to stop!
It doesn't help if he just dies.
Hey. Hey. Are you wounded? This is good.
What are you doing? What is...
She gonna have a secret man on tap?
Don't.
Oh, whatever you say. Get up. No, you don't need that.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a historian, so I would say that she just injected him with maybe 3 or marijuanas. Called it indica for a reason. If she's not careful, he's gonna start scromiting. Or no, wait, cromiting is the thing, right? Scromiting is what I think that was my add-on. Or it's scream vomiting.
Why are you...
Or is it cry vomiting? Cromiting.
Sorry.
It's that, right?
We're doing no more than 5 verses an hour, though.
Whoa. How do you understand it, huh?
Is he talking about the word versed or how to start an engine?
I grew up in a bike shop. My father sold them.
In Spasov.
Why in Spasov? No, in Gorodishi. Never been to Spasov.
That's where I grew up.
The man's logic is flawless.
Are you embarrassed?
The devil should be wanting me to get in this dick, which I intend to.
Waiting for that.
Oh, there we go.
He's quite a looker, huh? Thick boy.
Yeah.
I must smell awful.
You are rotting a little.
They kept us in the train for 3 days.
Oh, don't worry. She likes it.
Whoa! Pardon.
Got a real musk.
Come on, grab her tits.
Hey!
Stop pretending. He's just like the men you imagine in your room when you're...
Enough!
All right, calm down.
Is he a bandit or a sissy?
Hold on to your seat, for God's sake.
Hope I didn't miss any Jesus coins along the way.
Hey.
Oof. Indica, come out. Look what we got today. Aw. Oh, can I? Relax. I think you've had one too many drinks for such rides. Come on, if you finish first, one of them is yours. How does it work? W is gas and A and D steer. I do like me some mini games. If you think about it, this game structurally is nearly identical to Call of Duty Ghosts. Actually, Ghosts didn't have any environmental puzzles at all, so it's got that up on Ghosts right now. Like speed up when you turn. Will not do. Third lap. Let's go. Uh-oh. Dad's gonna wreck. Trying to beat his daughter on the racetrack. Ooh. Dad, I'm alive, I'm fine. Ah, damn. Here, go to the workshop, will you? Get me 2 wrenches, 9 and 13 millimeter, and a hammer. Whoa, is it yours? Mirko. Mine. Who are you? I'm Mirko, and your bike is junk. Junk? The first time you've seen a bike like this. Won't even make 10 versts. 10? It has a 4-liter boiler, somewhere like 50. Yeah, sure. It's junk. Let me try. No. Do you know how much it costs? Don't be scared. I'll be careful. Just 1 lap. And like run over my dad. Hey, he stole my bike. It's like that. But we had to celebrate and rejoice, for this brother of yours was dead and has begun to live, was lost, has been found.
Hey. Are you all right? I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
There's nothing to look at. Better give me an injection.
I'm afraid this'll have to... If we don't amputate it, you won't survive the afternoon.
Our prison doctor, he told me the same thing.
Drop it off.
Word for word. But that was over a week ago.
And he didn't do anything?
Sadly, the only surgical equipment he had was a rusty wash basin.
Death accelerated. Thanks for the sub.
All right. Don't worry. It should be like that. Only like that. I'm also talking to God.
To God. Great.
Arm is so black.
You need to get up if you don't want to lose something else to frostbite.
Big dose. Pretty big clutch of necrotic tissue.
What do you mean you talk to God?
You know what? We're mixing it up though, because I also want to start 1,000 Year Door, so I'm gonna do that. Quick hits tonight. Big quick. That was like an hour and a half. But I'm gonna pick this game up soon. But for now, 1,000 Year Door is a game that I want cheap thrills tonight. I want to be indulged. And 1,000 Year Door, yeah, I have a... This game is special. I agree, I can already tell. But 1,000 Year Door is pretty special too, so I'll be right back. See you real soon.
would you say, Scott, would make a good comic?
What would make a good comic as far as reading, or what would make a good comic for sales?
Well, let's start off with reading.
Okay, good reading. I'd say you get some really good artists and writers out there. One of my personal favorites has always been Frank Miller. He did The Dark Knight. That was a book where Batman became a vigilante. It was a futuristic Batman, and
that's the one that redefined the way we see Batman now.
Exactly. The movie was even kind of modeled after that. Frank Miller's done some art, and his art also goes really good with the storylines. I like a lot of the stuff that he does, and I think he's going to be doing Spawn coming up, which is a mysterious kind of character. He almost looks a little bit like Spider-Man, Batman
combined,
yeah. And you've got Todd McFarlane, who's done a lot of good things with Spider-Man. So it's doing the art in that. I think that's going to be a really good issue. I guess that's the next issue coming out. I think that's, in my opinion, that's going to be a good comic.
For the finishing touch, all they needed was a voice that would bring the face to life. Between 50 and 60 people from Japan and the United States were auditioned, and only 5 of them were hired. By the way, the same persons who made the motion capture.
What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there.
We love these arms! So are $1 off when you bring in a coupon. All things to eat, all your changes. Home only rides up for $8. Any coupon box. Beware of paper cuts. The Quiznos subs.
Quiznos. Toasty.
Something is coming. You can feel it, can't you? You can feel that we are creeping towards the edge. I know that you are out there. And I know that you are in pain. But my children, I'm here to tell you that suffering is a choice, and you can choose a better path. We want you, we accept you, and we will take you, willingly or not. And some of you may fight, but in the end, you will thank us. I am your father, and you are my children.
I shall lead you to the gate, for you are my children and I am your father.
This Christmas, Pepsi would like to help you celebrate the holidays with a chance of winning a present from Mario in the Pepsi Nintendo Holiday Game, where you could win one of thousands of terrific Nintendo prizes, like these action sets, game packs, and best of all, the sensational new Game Boy. So hurry up and play before it's all over. Look for details on how to win your Nintendo prize wherever you see these Pepsi holiday displays.
Game Boy Advance.
何が出るかな。うわ、でかっ。
喋って投げて引っこ抜くスーパーマリオの大冒険。
なんか喋った。カートリッジ一つで4人で遊べる。
スーパーマリオアドバンス。
Showing off their fine female athletic prowess. Perfect examples of the modern female athlete. Yeah, highly trained, dedicated. As you can see there, the magnificent ball handling. What ball? Oh, look at that, a deep grinding dig. Oh, and look at her using both hands to vigorously protect her zone.
Nicely done.
Right you are.
I like the shiny clothes.
Indeed.
I can see myself in her pants.
And I can see them setting up the score. And there you have it, Ken. Oh, a hardcore sidearm out.
She just fired on me.
Indeed she did, Ken. It's always impressive to watch highly trained athletes like this strutting their stuff. Look at that, full frontal blockage, Ken. The DOA volleyball girls. Tough to score on, but well worth the effort.
They could serve me anytime. They're definitely spike-alicious. I'm gonna save this and reload.
As I think we all should, Ken.
I'm gonna hit the shower button.
Indeed.
Wow.
レイさん、メントスメントスメントスメント。
もうやだ、もうやだ、もうやだ、もうやだ、もうやだ、もうやだ。お前何やってんだよ。お前やめろよ。なんでやってんのお前。結局
I need your money to kill babies by abortion. You, taxpayer, give me your money to pay for baby killing.
No! I don't believe in abortion!
I don't care. Render to Caesar what is Caesar's. Give me money to kill babies.
All right, I'll pay you.
Give
Don't
me
hit
the
me
money.
anymore. Please, please, kill my baby. Kill my baby.
You, kill that woman's baby. Yes, yes.
In the future, wars will still be fought for honor, glory, and survival. Only the enemy will change.
We must meet the threat with our very lives. To ensure that human civilization dominates its galaxy always.
So begins Starship Troopers, a hugely entertaining, mega-budgeted sci-fi yarn by Paul Verhoeven, who's making quite a recovery from his 1995 G-string flop Showgirls by going back to his filmmaking roots. Starship Troopers qualifies as cinematic junk food, but that's forgivable when the junk food is this tasty.
Get down!
Everyone needs a high-calorie change of pace from fall's onslaught of costume dramas and other assorted Oscar bait, and Starship Troopers does the job admirably, despite its flaws. Based on the 1959 Robert Heinlein novel.
Yo, look at this bullshit. Check this out. See this? My, wait. Box wireless. Why is that Ethernet? Yeah, something's real jacked. Something's real jacked. Oh, now it's 100. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I think something's fucky, man. Or is it this? Oh, okay, never mind. That was there before. What was I clicking on then? I don't know. Well, all right, let's get going. Let's play Thousand Year Door. Let's play a game that is not but whimsy, happiness, and an occasional moments of emotions. The graphics have been crispified, as much as I can crisp them up, I guess. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me... Yeah, I think it's scaled. Yeah, okay. Nope, hold on. There's no sound. That'd be why. Okay, yeah, crisped. Yeah, maybe anti-aliasing will work while it's docked. Dare I smod up? Bad. Oh god, what am I doing? It was fine without, but I might... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, alright. 60 FPS, God bless. Genuine question, are Macs really more reliable than Windows machines? It is... For general use, probably easier to maintain, which probably converts into reliability for most people. It's kind of a trade-off. It kind of... Like, Windows is a little bit less guided in a lot of its processes and functions. So it's easier to do them wrong or do them in a way that's not necessarily good for the upkeep of your machine. Whereas Mac is a lot more controlled. And because of that, like, you have less agency to screw things up, the user. So there's trade-offs there, and it kind of depends on what you're looking for as to whether or not you want something that is reliable and has more ease of use versus something that's maybe a little more multifunction. That said, Macs have functionality that Windows PCs do not have, because Windows still struggles with a lot of like audio. So if you're doing like audio production or media production, Mac has some technical edges there, but also cost a lot more. So again, it's a trade-off. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about malware from back in the day. Yeah, I guess it's a bit easier to kind of goof. Yeah, so the intro video looks all fucked up, by the way. That's how upgraded the game is. Jim the Barbarian, thank you for the sub. I don't think I think since the intro is a pre-rendered video, bumping it to 60 FPS kind of biffs it. But I don't think there. Well, I guess I have no idea if there are videos in the rest of the game. But it feels like most of it should be in-engine after the intro. A little quiet, yeah? Nice. You weren't subbed, Kala, but thank you. That's... 6 years, I think, right? Thank you. Treasure. Oh, thank you, youngest Sinatra. It's weird. It's weird for me being here in 2024 as well. I've been reflecting on that a lot lately. Turn it up a little bit. I wonder if I can do that at the emulator level. It is really low. Okay. My volume goes through a couple of different devices now, so I never know like where and what needs to be boosted. No, going over 100. All right. Houston Mario? That's because this Mario is hardcore. This is an edgy, gritty, hardcore Mario for people like me. Grown adults that want a little more edge. Looks crispy compared to last stream. Yeah. Here. It's weird. Let me do this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. It completely wrecks all of the the black outlines around all of the characters. So I think it just legitimately has a different it has some kind of fucky anti-aliasing that it's using while docked specifically that also wreck how it looks. Also it takes the freaking speech bubble away, so I don't know. But yeah, look at how crisp and bold these edges are now. Completely unfucked. A bold, confident edge. Like I can see a real tiny amount of that like fuzz around her eye, around her eyes. It's not nearly as all jacked up as it is docked. Also 60 FPS. I don't understand how Nintendo keeps getting away with it. Launching remakes that are in 30 FPS. It's Paper Mario, alright? The Switch is not hurting. It can do this. Local Big Corpo pizza chain here in Finland has an ingredient called reindeer dust that you can add to your pizza. Is it just like ground up reindeer stuff? And with the meats, so I think it is reindeer but in dust form. Yeah, if it just like adds protein or something, maybe? Oh, Aaron Weir, thank you very much for the kind words. We'll have a good time. Indica's over? Yes. I started late, so I don't have a long time to stream tonight. I wanted to start both of these. I love animated text. So charming. Oh, Peach. I forgot. Peach's platformer came out, right? Super Peach Showtime or something? Excited to hear the soundtrack. Good old Ouija. He has to go with like Princess Eclair, something like that. He has his own adventure while you have yours. Or are those all the... Wait, those are the characters from Thousand Year Door. Why do I already have a photo of them? Read it to you. I also love how everybody just sort of warps around the fact that Mario doesn't talk. I remember the writing in this game, like, doing just the right amount of calling out the video game gimmick stuff. Yeah, I have an attachment to this game. It was a game with a lot of soul when I needed a game with a lot of soul. And it kind of came out of nowhere, you know? I didn't like N64 Paper Mario nearly as much as Thousand Year. I've never even finished that Paper Mario. But I've done all the Mario and Luigi's because those games are awesome. Although I will have to admit that, like, when I played N64 Paper Mario, I was bummed that it wasn't in the style of Super Mario RPG. Played the Wii one on Wii first. Super Paper Mario. Yeah, that's an awkward one. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I guess people don't like Sticker Star. I really liked Color Splash, though. I know, I understand that, like, after a while the combat gets pretty rote, but that's JRPGs for you. I don't know. It didn't seem any worse than any other menu-based RPG game I've played. And yeah, soundtrack went pretty hard. There were some touching stories in there. I thought it was a great game. Origami King was really good. Maybe there will be a new Mario RPG after that remake. Yeah. Maybe? I don't know. Alpha Dream shut down pretty recently. And they were sort of the heirs of Super Mario RPG. I don't know where the Alpha Dream staff went. Or maybe the company is just like in a... Something happened. I need to do some research. Ooh. Got a brassy trumpet in here now. I'm wondering how liberal the reorchestrations of these tracks are going to be. Ooh, all these drums? Yeah, Super Paper Mario is really cool once you, like, figure out what it is. Like a kind of an open platforming adventure game. Uh-oh. I think that graphic did not work. I think I might know why. There's one visual mod that I'm going to turn off. Hold on. Curious if this is going to help. Well, I guess I won't know. It's not going to play that effect again. Dang it! I got GameCube Paper Mario to play on my Wii, but I didn't have a GameCube controller, so I never played it. Oh, that's this one. Thousand Year Door. I have to... Plenty of RAM. Massive RAM. There we go. Who does that? Oh, I didn't actually turn off the thing. Ooh, and it's gone again. Great. Isn't this the best way to play Paper Mario? Isn't this the best gaming ever? Why does it... I don't understand. When it crashes, it like takes forever to run again. Doesn't get better than this, folks. This the best gaming experience. I'm doing this to myself. There's no reason for it, but I'm doing it, management. Yeah, there was like some LOD mod that I don't even know. I guess I'll see if the game has harsh LOD. I can't imagine it, but sure, fuck it, maybe it does. Even then, I feel like that would match the sort of tilt shift aesthetic that a lot of these games have anyway, the HD 2D kind of games. Okay. We won't be missing out on any other textures. Yeah, I can't even tell that anything's getting LOD'd back here, which is what I assume. I don't know. That mod was not very explicit about what it actually affected.
Why do you want this chick anyway, pal?
I love it when dialects are written in the script. Oh yeah, that is what Bob-ombs sound like. Whip, whip. Oh, shaders. Oh yeah, I saw a lot of I saw a couple of meltdown threads on 4chan about like Vivian 100% totally confirmed to be trans, no way about it. And they were like trying to dissect the Japanese line to somehow mean that she wasn't. Fun times. Love the way he laughs. Also when you can like write comedic timing into a line. Love it. Alright, we gotta help her. The dialogue kind of reminds me of Earthbound. Like, people just say weird shit, and they're not always talking about the story, and they're not always talking about you. And very weirdly rare for RPGs, even when they have a lot of NPCs and like dialogue to fill in. Yeah, because she was localized as kind of a valley girl, so I wonder what that archetype was like Japanese. I never really thought about it before. I wonder what the cheap chef like. The old crumpa bomb. Sick. Absolutely rad. I never got that far. Do we try it again? Try it again, or do we just hold on? What if I did this? Let's see how it looks without that. Gaming. Guess what? That's gaming. I was hoping it could fight through. It didn't though. Didn't fight through. Fuck! That's cancel. Luckily we got this handy dandy save file. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as crispy now, does it? But I'm really hoping it's not the 60 FPS mod, because that'll just be it. That'll just be it. There's no reason to, like, if I have to turn off 60 FPS, then I might as well just play it on a Switch, you know? Yeah, that's a deal breaker, man. I went through all this fucking headache specifically for 60 FPS at minimum. You gotta give me the 60 FPS. You gotta give me the 60 FPS. Such a good laugh, dude. Alright. Take 60 FPS off that contract and I'm not signing. Although Nintendo already got my money. I guess technically they got my voucher. But then I bought Endless Ocean after this. Because I'm weak. All right. Maybe I can turn it back on. Maybe they had to compile too many shaders all at the same time. Battle time, Mr. Man. Beat this freak of the week. Like some Danny Elfman orchestration going on. I never want to hear the same instrument twice in a row. Yeah, I agree, Micah. The music in Thousand Year Door is real good. Man. Some of the more Hall of Fame RPG music, honestly. Classic. Keep wailing on him. Little hat tap? Not yet. What do you know about star points and I don't? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I remember being impressed that the GameCube could handle all this. Nice. Actually, I'm wondering if my encoder can handle it. A bunch of bozos. Did you like whack them with your hammer? No? I think that's another part. Look at them all. That moves. Gotta be something. Yeah, the GameCube was a pretty powerful little kit. Kind of, I mean, slightly sabotaged by Nintendo's insistence on using weird storage formats. My understanding at the time was it was an anti-piracy thing. It was way easier to sell pirated, like, DVDs than it was the proprietary mini optical discs that the GameCube used. But... Oh, smooch. Oh, thank you, Burrito Man. I am proud to bring good vibes if I can. It's because video games make me happy, and then I can project that out into the world. So it's a pretty good setup. Ooh. You didn't see nothing. Oh yeah, the Piantas. The boss sends his greetings. How's that road taste? This music is going for it. Huge drum rolls happening. Great hoogly boogly. Look how he tucks his little arm behind his back.
Oh, yeah.
Confused by the noose? Why, this place is hardcore. Drop on in. Ho, ho. Love the background action sometimes. Yes, the princess who always gets nabbed by Bowser. That princess. Adventure time. Ooh. Oh yeah, she talks. Goomther the Goomba. I've mastered them. I'm a Goombella master. I remember him having giant Coke glasses. Professor Frankly, yes. Dude rocks. Those big old teeth. All right, game begin. Oh, it's Goomther. Getting worked. Getting rinsed again. House a Million. God, there's so much flavor text on everything, huh? Counters and the Robos. Ooh, crunchy. I'm hoping that after I go through all these main areas, like I get into combat, I go into item stores, and it kind of renders all that stuff. But I can turn my sweet mods back on. It'll be a little more stable. For some reason, I remember the Game Informer review of Thousand Year Door gave it like a 6 out of 10 or something. And they said that it was stupid because you had to buy items one at a time. Like, that it was like the menus were really cumbersome, and it was just like an old game. Really old style, and you couldn't even buy items, like you couldn't buy mushrooms more than one at a time. I remember being like, God damn, this fucking Of all the games, man. I think that actually contributed to me sending a snarky letter to them at some point. I want to see it. I want to see it with my eyes. Boing. Ultra Mega Church. Great name. Thank you. Turned 30 today. Thanks for being the white noise of too much of my 20s. Ooh, I hope they were good 20s then. But congratulations. Congratulations on making it to 30. Ah. Okay, here we go. 6.75. The Million-Year Boar. Lisa, what's your deal? I know that some people will play Thousand Year Door and have a good time, and I do not necessarily hate life for playing the title, but the cold hard truth of the matter is that this game falters in a big way. The art and combat are killed in their tracks by the game's downright shameful dialogue. The game that has like some of the best writing, not only of that year, but maybe of that decade. I mean, that's a pretty subjective claim, but it's really charming and memorable and has like... Anyway. Lisa, you're tearing me apart! Yeah. Second Opinion 6. There were a number of times where like I realized that folks that review games don't actually have like a good rooting for what they rate anything. Well, this is again back in the day, but they were so suggestible by like hype and consensus. Nobody really thought independently. If everyone agreed a game was good, then everyone said it was good. Yeah. Ugh. It still happens nowadays. I love situations like a game like Starfield, where everything says the game's supposed to be good, but it's not actually good. Which reviewers can actually see through that? And that kind of tells you if they think critically about games as like media, or if they're just kind of like unknowingly part of the hype cycle. Not that there's anything wrong with that, really. I mean, you still have fun if you're just like in the wash of the hype machine, but... What else came out that year? Oh man, that was a stellar year. 04? That was Half-Life 2, I think. It was 04, 05, something like that. Metal Gear Solid 3 was in there. I think Guitar Hero 2? Something like that. Anyway, everybody has their opinions, I guess. It's all subjective, right? All games reviews are subjective, therefore none of them can be wrong. Love this dude. Sneaking up on a person as he sings most jovially. Ah, I'm called Flavio. Oh, Flavio. Going back to singing. Look at the bartender rubbing a glass. Got his little mustache, liver spots. Podley's Place. Cola shop. For a nice bubbling cola. Yeah, 2004 was a hot year. Burnout 3, I think, came out in 04. Yeah. Yeah, Halo 2, huge deal. World of Warcraft? No, that was 03, I think. Old Chocola-Cola. Switch emulation like this? And just download something and play this game. That is possible, but that's far less legal than doing it the way that. If you have a Switch, there's pretty legitimate and not too complicated ways to do it. To like dump your own ROMs. Now there is a step in that process that I think does violate Nintendo's terms. Only one step though. Basically like decrypting and dumping a ROM. Or rather, no, excuse me, that's fine. I think it's decrypting your ownership keys that is actually the thing that crosses the line. Like that enters into proprietary area. I think. Anyway, that's all kind of pointless intellectualizing for the sake of your question. But yeah, there are places to do that, but you'll have to probably like thread through a couple of discords. And I can't exactly help with that because I just used the Yuzu Quick Start guide a while ago. There might be one for Ryujinx. A wanted Goomba. Shameful dialogue. Look how smug he is. Yeah, I'm so bad. Ooh! Ooh! Fuck. That's gonna go back to a save, too. Yeah, that's no bueno. Alright. I'll have to poke at that and figure out whatever the stability issues are. And come back to that later. Yeah, that'll be GG's. 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 Video games. It was fun while it lasted. But 60 FPS is pretty great, huh? Why doesn't it run at 60 on the Switch? What if it did that? Couldn't it do that? Alright, well anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I should have a normal stream tomorrow. Pretty normal. So, thanks for watching. And I am not suspect. I don't run OBS on this machine. So, take your assumptions to somebody else. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
No one quits.
The first half is something like a cheeky, futuristic hybrid of Saved by the Bell and G.I. Jane. This futuristic soap opera's exposition is silly, but aware of its own ridiculousness to merit more smiles than groans.
Boy meets girl.
I don't want him to get in the way of my career.
Boy loses girl.
She winds up falling for someone else.
Boy gets another girl.
I'm, hopelessly devoted to him.
And boy eventually gets back to the other girl.
So we have that love triangle thing going on.
Once we get past campy character introductions and tons of macho training sessions, Starship Troopers really kicks into high gear. The last half is gruesomely violent action. A fury of severed limbs, decapitations, disembowelments, explosions, and other jolt inducers that are really going to please the 13 to 14-year-old boys who dodge getting carded on their way to this deservedly R-rated show. The creature design and special effects are as amazing as expected, and their interaction with the human actors is a realistic, imaginative high point. Phil Tippett, the special effects master known for bringing personality to his fantasy creatures, designed the bugs. The arachnids are a spider, scorpion, crab combo that are all sharp talons and even sharper legs. Really cool.
What we're trying to achieve is a palpable feeling of weight and mass and a lethal quality that will allow them to feel like they are moving quickly but still have scale.
The sequences of insect warfare are numerous, bloody, and immensely satisfying. The occasional dramatic moments are botched due to the lack of any strong, outstanding characters. These bland and impossibly good-looking Ken and Barbie archetypes serve the story adequately enough to keep distractions at arm's length, but they restrain the film from reaching Star Wars' lofty heights, where even the slightest alien had personality. Most of the performers hail from the Aaron Spelling School of Acting, Beverly Hills 90210 and/or Melrose Place, and it shows. Casper Van Dien, for instance, from One Life to Live, is perfectly likable but limited. One of the best casting calls of the movie is having Doogie Howser star Neil Patrick Harris play a telepathic military officer, a small but juicy role. Starship Troopers is everything a solid B movie should be. Trashy, fun, and full of monsters. It's a true guilty pleasure.
人の体には未知の力が秘められている。鍛えれば鍛えるほどそれは無限の力を発揮する。光戦隊マスクだ。